If you want to turn your expertise, if you want to turn your knowledge into money through a coaching business, you have found the right YouTube video. My name is Donald Miller, and I wrote a book called Coach Builder. I know a ton of coaches who get certified in all sorts of stuff. Every single one of them that I talked to said, Don, I know how to coach. I don't know how to make money as a coach. I don't know how to actually start or grow a coaching business. I sat down to write a PDF, 3 pages on how to do it. 250 pages later, I realized, oh, this is a book. And so I want to summarize the book for you, but I highly recommend you go get it. The book is called Coach Builder. I recommend that you buy it in hardback and then you buy it on Audible. You get those free credits. It's not going to cost you anything. And actually just listen to it while you're on the treadmill, listen to it while you're driving around. And by osmosis, you're going to make an enormous amount more money in a coaching business. And if you have a job that you hate, by the end of the book, I'm going to convince you that you actually can have a job that you love, that is working for yourself as a coach. The book is called Coach Builder, and let me fly through the 8 steps really quick. The first thing that you want to do is create a menu of products. You can't just be a coach who sells your knowledge. People don't know what to buy, right? That's like a restaurant that sells protein. Nobody knows what to buy. You just say, oh, you're going to love our protein. It's got to be a cheeseburger. It's got to be, the egg scramble, whatever that is. You need a bunch of products, things like workshops, masterminds, small groups, retreats, one-on-one coaching, elite masterminds. I give you a list of a ton of kinds of products that you can create. Don't overthink it. It's actually super easy. The next thing that you actually want to do is create a potential client list. So everywhere you go, everybody you talk to, you want to be able to say that person could use a sales workshop. That person would be great for my elite mastermind. And you want to keep a list of those people, but you want to break them down per product. So if you have 6 products, you are assigning names to different products because that's going to allow you to communicate to them. The third thing you want to do, and this is often the first thing people do, it's not the first thing that you should do, you actually want to create a website. You want to wireframe a website that people will go to and say, I have to hire this coach. I've got a sample website in the book itself. And then if you read the book, I tell you where to get a PDF that has 27 coaches' websites. 27 different coaches who've created websites that are making them enormous amounts of money. Some of them are making 7 figures as a coach. And I asked them, can I show other potential coaches your website? They said, yes, I've got that for you. It is very important that when somebody goes to your website, they are encountering and engaging a sales pitch that makes them shake with anticipation and want to hire you. And there are things that you can do, and I teach you how to do that in the book. The next thing that you want to do is create a CRM. That is a customer relationship management piece of software. There are all sorts of companies that help you do this, but don't overthink it. If you go to a CRM, and I give you a list of the CRMs you can go to in the book, spend about 90 minutes playing with it, you are going to fall in love with this software because they are so easy to use. They're filled with artificial intelligence. And that kind of intimidation factor of, I don't know what a CRM, I've never even heard of a CRM. You need a CRM. It's not that complicated. They're super easy to use, and you need one. All right, next, I want you to create a marketing and product ladder. What do I mean by that? I mean, the first time somebody finds out you're a coach, they are not going to buy anything from you. But they might give you their email address in exchange for a lead generator or a PDF. Then they might open some of your emails. Then they might attend a free breakfast that you're hosting. Then they might sign up for your mastermind. Then they might bring you in for a sales workshop. Then they might say, look, I want you to be a fractional COO. It started with them giving you $0, just an email address, and it ends with them giving you $100,000 a year to help them. That's called a product ladder. Nobody jumps to the $100,000 step. And so if you don't have the steps before the $100,000 step, nobody's ever going to get there. So what it allows you to do is know where this potential client is in their relationship with you so that you can ask them to take the next step. You're going to want to create a marketing and product ladder. All right, the next thing that you want to do, and again, this feels like the first thing that you should do. It's almost the last thing that you should do. Set goals. Establish goals. You want to be able to say as a coach, whether you have an existing coaching business or starting a coaching business, my goal is to make $250,000 this year as a coach. Now you establish that goal, and that's all pie in the sky delusional optimism. Let's be honest, unless You actually have a menu of products and potential clients who could buy those products, because now you can actually take that number and reverse engineer it into the sales of specific products. I need 25 people in my elite mastermind. I need to deliver 4 sales workshops. You actually break down, you reverse engineer the money that you want to make into products, and then you reverse engineer ways to sell those products. Goals is almost the last thing that you want to do. However, there's 2 more things. The next one is community. You need to be a part of a community of other coaches. You can either join a community of coaches or you can create a community of coaches, and it's not difficult. If you just say once a month or at least once a quarter, I am going to host a breakfast for other business coaches. By the 3rd time you have that breakfast, what you are surrounded by are friends. Now, the first time it's going to be awkward. People are going to go, I don't know whether I want to tell this person my secrets. You know, you get some biscuits and gravy in them and some caffeine. They're going to reveal all their secrets. You're going to reveal yours, and it's going to stimulate you to compete and to step up and get this thing built. Great athletes, great thinkers, everybody who's great, if you look back, they are surrounded by competition and people who are spurring them on and encouraging them. Of all the things that I just told you, the CRM, the website, the potential client list, the menu of products, nothing is more important than you hanging out with a community of other great coaches. Why? Because if you hang out with a community of other great coaches, you're going to realize they're making great websites. They're getting a list of potential clients. They have a menu of products. All the other steps are going to take care of itself, because you are going to be in the flow of people who are doing really great work and executing on best practices. Finally, lastly, soft skills. How do you actually deliver coaching really, really well? And in the book, I give you a framework so that you can create your 10 rules as a coach. Rules like I never betray my clients. I am an active listener. The things that it takes in a coaching session to make the person that you are coaching realize this person is changing my life. I am loyal and devoted to them forever. They are my coach. I get results because of them. They are amazing. And my gosh, I feel like this coach would lay down their life for me. That's those soft skills. You know, listen, you can know have all the expertise in the world, but if you're not good with people, you're not going to make any money as a coach. All right, let me go back through the sections of the book. They're actually broken down into steps. Create a menu of products, keep a list of potential clients, wireframe a website, and I give you examples of websites in the book, 27 different coaches' websites. Some of them are making $1 million a year. Grab the book, that's in there. You need a CRM, you need a ladder, a marketing ladder and a product ladder that lets people climb up to get more and more engagement with you. You want to establish goals that you can reverse engineer. You want to get a coaching community, and you want to develop some seriously great soft skills as a coach. If you drive around and listen to the audiobook 3 or 4 times, you will become a really great and profitable coach. You're just going to get it, and you're just going to understand it. If you want to build a coaching business, if you have some expertise and you want to leverage it into a coaching business, grab my book, Coach Builder, listen to it, read it, live it, and it's going to work for you. We want to keep creating more and more content that helps you grow your coaching business. If you liked this video, you might also like this one or this one. That one's really good.